Let me just go through what I heard. So this is a senior House GOP source. Quote, "That is bullshit. And I've met with probably more Gen Z for coffee than 90% of the others." This is a senior conservative youth movement source. Quote, "The rising generation of conservative leaders in Washington are overwhelmingly not aligned with the ideas that conspire to scapegoat others for a lack of ambition or achievement. Whatever attempts to astroturf influence they may make, a few noisy individuals simply can't be extrapolated to constitute a serious faction among Washington's conservatives." Now, I heard that "few noisy individuals" line from another person. This is an administration source who I presented the 30 to 40% number to, and they said, it's a loud minority, but not to the double digits. So not even like 10% is what this person said. And again, that's an administration source. A former Trump official said, "All this tells us is these people don't actually have good relationships on Capitol Hill. Yes, young Republican staffers are frustrated by focus on foreign affairs instead of domestic concerns like housing, inflation, and jobs. But this is just another careless attack on people by people out of touch. None of these kids want to be Nick Fuentes, a weird, racist, angry loner who's probably gay. They want what every American has wanted for generations, to raise a family in a home they own, working in a job, and in a community that gives their life meaning. They don't see how doing the bidding of Netanyahu or importing millions of Chinese students or Indian H-1Bs helps them achieve the American dream." I'll just personally tack on something to that quote, again, from a former Trump official, to say that this is part of where the Fuentes discourse, I think, gets overblown, which is that a lot of people listen to Fuentes because there aren't a lot of other right-wing folks who criticize Donald Trump, and so they may not agree with Fuentes, but he's one of the few people who's actually giving like detailed arguments in disagreement with Donald Trump on H-1Bs, on Netanyahu, on the Chinese student visa question. And so because of that, sometimes it does suck people into the genuine Fuentes Groyper ideology, but also you're just going to have, the longer people stay away from criticizing Trump from the right on issues, again, where the right should be unhappy with Donald Trump, H-1Bs being a good example, the more people then end up turning to Fuentes. Now, he doesn't convert most of them to Groypers, but you don't want people even swimming in those waters to begin with.